everyone, I'm Abigail, this is Charlotte, and welcome to another Two Kids interview. Today we are joined by the author of the New York Times bestselling Emmie and Friends series, Terri Libenson. Ms. Libenson is also an award-winning cartoonist of the syndicated daily comic strip, The Pajama Diaries. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
You're an author and illustrator, Do you do all of the writing first, or writing and illustrating at the same time? And do your illustrations ever make you change your writing?
Great questions. Actually, it's kind of yes to all of them. It sort of goes back and forth. So when I first start to write the book, I actually just don't do any actual drawings or anything at first, but what I'll do is I'll indicate the art as I go. Like I'll indicate what the art's going to be in as much detail as I can. I'll just type out a description, and then later I'll get back to it and draw out like a rough drawing. And if I need to make any changes at that time, that's the easiest time for me to make changes to the art. But yeah, sometimes depending on what I write or what I illustrate, one could affect the other. Maybe I realize, oh, this, maybe I could say more in the actual illustration than with the written word, or vice versa. So it can definitely change. It goes through a lot of different phases.
How do you get to know the characters in your books?
I feel like they're family already because I've been creating these for so long now. I created Emmie over 10 years ago, and I probably know her the best just because she is essentially myself around that age, around age 12 or 13. And I kind of feel stuck at that age, so which helps with writing these books. So Emmie, like myself, Emmie is very, well, I'm not anymore. I had a hard time expressing myself, and I tended to do it in my artwork, or sometimes I write little stories, and I draw a lot of cartoons and comics, and that's where my expression really came out. As far as all the other characters, Brianna was modeled very loosely after my best friend growing up. We had this dynamic where we're both kind of, hi Rosie, we're both pretty shy and quiet, but she tended to boss me around a lot. So that became kind of the dynamic of Emmie and Brianna in the book. I thought that was kind of fun. And all the others were kind of just either made up or maybe loosely based on people I know and their some other friends and family. So yeah, they just sometimes they just like create themselves. It's amazing.
Your writing has Jewish characters and Jewish traditions too. Why is that important to you?
Good question. Well, sometimes I just know a lot about that, a lot about my Jewish backgrounds, and quite a bit about the religion and the culture. And I love creating diverse characters, so I definitely wanted to include that within these stories. And the characters are at the perfect age of having a bar bat mitzvah. So I thought it would be really fun for one of my books, Becoming Brianna, to bring in Brianna, who is a reluctant bat mitzvah girl, and kind of show her progress, her journey through that. And it was because I was able to base it on my own experiences, my kids' experiences, because they had just gone through their own bat mitzvahs, and and it's just like rife with a lot of drama and those kind of situations. And it's such a great growing type of journey as well. So it was just like the perfect story, I think, for this series. And I also introduced Leah later on in Always Anthony, and she's a little bit more of an observant Jew. And I think I just wanted to show that there's all different like in any particular group, you have so much diversity just within that in and of itself. And so Leah's more observant. She talks about like celebrating Shabbat and how her parents were teachers at a Jewish day school. So it's kind of a personal thing for myself.
My bar mitzvah's in June.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This coming June? Or you already had it in June?
No, it's this coming June.
Wow. Mazel tov. And early mazel tov. That's great. Well, have you started on?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's intense. It's fun and it's intense and it's crazy. But
my mom's a cantor, so.
Oh, no way, really? Okay, so you can appreciate all this.
Very intense.
Very intense, right? Is she going to participate in your mitzvah?
Probably.
Don't know yet.
I mean, most likely.
Okay.
What would 13-year-old Terri Libenson think of the Emmie and Friends books?
Oh, well, okay. Not to toot my own horn, but 13-year-old Terri was one of the main reasons why I started writing these books. Because part of it was I was a pretty reluctant reader. Comics was my gateway into reading more and reading well. And it was before we didn't really have graphic novels then. So I know that I would have not just my own books, but I would have eaten up every single kid graphic novel that's out there. And there are so many great ones, of course. So yeah, I probably would have, and I love ensembles. I love a good cast of characters. So yeah, this would have been really up my alley. So for sure. But, yeah, one of the reasons why it's so gratifying to write these is because I feel like it kind of satisfies not just readers out there in general, but my inner reader, my inner child. So yeah.
Book banning is happening more throughout the country. Can you give us your thoughts on book bans?
Gosh, yeah. It's horrible, isn't it? Yeah. I can't speak for myself so much. I know there was one point where one of my books was removed from the Scholastic Book Fairs for a short time, along with many other books, but they brought them back, thankfully. But I think overall I've been one of the lucky authors, but my gosh, I feel for all the authors who have books that are banned. And not only that, I feel horrible for all the kids and families who won't get a chance to read these books because they're so important because, most of them deal with, diversity, people of color, as well as LGBTQ topics. And it's so needed. I mean, they're and they need to be seen and even if it's a smaller segment of the population, it's so important. So, yeah, I hope it improves. I hope things get better.
Writing books and writing a comic strip have very different deadlines. Which kind do you like more?
What an awesome question. Let's see. These days I have times more. Because I feel like I've finally gotten into the groove of writing these books. I'm not sure I would say the same when I first started out because I really didn't know what I was doing. When I was writing the comic strip, it was a little bit different because I had daily deadlines. I had to write a comic strip for every day of every year. And if I couldn't miss any deadlines, other pages of the newspaper. But I was able, even then, I was able to get into a groove and I was able to kind of work ahead and get ahead of myself so that I would be able to take vacation days and get sick or take care of sick kids. So I got used to that as well, but that was a little more intense. So I think these days I like the book deadlines. I feel like I'm on a good schedule and I can take my time a little bit more, even what goes into it. So hopefully that'll still ring true going forward.
Can you tell us exactly where you were and your reaction when you first found out the Emmie and Friends series made the New York Times bestseller list?
Wow. Yeah, I think it was during the pandemic. Oh my gosh. How old were you guys?
Well, during the pandemic, I was 7. I was in first grade.
Yeah.
First grade. Yeah.
Wow.
First grade, second grade for me.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was hard on everybody, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what? Weirdly, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I do remember. Okay. I remember my editor called and she called with the good news, and I was cooking and I probably dropped whatever I was holding or felt like dropping whatever I was holding. So it was so before then, my first 3 books did extremely well too, but they didn't actually have a New York Times list for graphic novels then. They had it, then they took it away when my first 3 books came out, and then they brought it back when Becoming Brianna came out. So that was the first time I had the experience of that. So better late than never. And then it never got old because I made it, and it's been quite a ride. So it's really gratifying as an author, because just knowing it's reaching so many kids, so many readers. So yeah.
You do a great job in your books of balancing funny and the books having heart. How do you make sure you have the right amount of both?
Oh, thank you. I think so even before, the comic strip really helped because it really helps with timing. It definitely helps with comic timing. And even that, I had a lot of experience with dealing with some serious subject matter as well as humor. I mean, it was mostly humorous. It definitely tipped the scales more toward humor, but I definitely tried to bring in some serious topics as well from time to time. And before that, I used to write funny greeting cards, and I learned how to really edit myself. And I think that really helped teach me, like, first of all, what was humor, what really hit home with the funny. And sometimes I would write some serious cards. And so I think I learned my that skill set there at first. And then I really honed it when I was writing and illustrating my comic strip. And then with the books, I really, like I said, I was kind of writing for myself and what I thought was funny, but I also love, I love a good story, and I love characters that feel real. So just intuition as well, what I thought was a good balance. So hopefully, thank you, because that's one thing I really try and balance and hope that comes through in these books.
What author has had the most influence on you?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. Let's see. So, as far as maybe a conventional author, like a traditional prose author, I'd probably say Judy Blume. So, our books were so popular then. I know you guys interviewed her. That just thrills me to death. And she's wonderful. She was a huge influence on me, and I think that probably subconsciously trickled into my head too when I'm writing the books, because I always loved how she made these characters seem so real and so vulnerable. And as far as everything else, I mentioned that I was really into comics. So my biggest influence probably on my entire life was Charles Schulz, who did the comic strip Peanuts with Snoopy and Charlie Brown and all of them. So that he was very influential on most of cartoonists who are about my age, my contemporaries. So he was the guy. And lots of other cartoonists followed after him, especially when I was in college and I knew I wanted to become a cartoonist. Cartoonists and people like that. And I'm still I'm still in awe of so many today. And a lot of them became graphic novelists too. So such a great crossover.
What are you writing now?
What am I writing now? Okay. I'm actually writing, well, not really writing, I'm illustrating book 10 in the Emmie and Friends series. So it's sort of top secret right now. I can't tell you what it's about or who it's about, but it's a little early in that. And actually this is the first time my what they call the publication date when the book comes out, it's been extended a bit. So normally it comes out in the spring, but it's not going to come out until fall yet. And that's kind of on purpose because I'm trying to work on some other projects. Just haven't had time because the series books take up like most of my year. So I'm just playing around with other ideas as well, like here and there. Nothing really that's, I think that, it's all still in the early processes, but I'm trying.
Now it's time for our Turbo 10. 10
oh my gosh.
Rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
As ready as I can ever be. Let's do it.
Number 1, what is your favorite phrase to use?
My favorite phrase? Okay, this is one that I tell my kids all the time. They're grown up now, but I've said it for years, is have some tea, because that's always my cure-all.
What is one subject you'd like to learn more about?
Ooh, probably history. I never liked it when I was growing up, but I love it now.
Number 3, what is your go-to snack food?
Oh, that's easy. Tortilla kind of chips.
Number 4, what was your favorite book or comic strip growing up?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Peanuts by Charles Schultz. Definitely.
Number 5, if you could teleport somewhere right now, where would you go?
Whoa. Oh, my gosh. That's a great question. Maybe Turkey. My mom was born there, and it's probably nice and warm, so it sounds good.
Number 6, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Whoa. Maybe flying? Oh, I could fly to Turkey. Can my luggage fly too?
Number 7, what was your favorite cartoon as a kid?
Oh, well, also Peanuts, and they had the TV shows then too, so it was great.
Number 8, what is your favorite rainy day activity?
Favorite rainy activity? Probably, and cuddling with my dog.
Number 9, if you could have any 3 dinner guests, who would they be?
3 dinner guests. Oh my gosh.
They can be some characters from your books.
They could be characters from my book. Oh, I spend way too much.
There's no rules at all.
No
they
rules.
Can be characters from other people's books.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I don't think I would do my own characters because I spend way too much time with them already. These other cartoonists, like, do they need? They don't have to be. Can they come back to life?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe Charles Schultz, because I've always wanted to meet him. Also, probably Linda Barry. I don't know if you guys know who she is. She's a really cool cartoonist. And also Alison Bechtel. So 3 of my favorite cartoonists.
Number 10. What is the best piece of advice you were ever given?
Oh, okay. One is, I have 2. One is, always use the restroom whenever you get the chance.
When you gotta go.
And the more serious one, I guess, would be, only focus on the things that you can control. Which is a lesson I'm still trying to learn.
You are amazing. Thank you so much for doing that.
Oh.
And thank you so much for spending this time with us.
Thank you. You guys, amazing questions.
We can't wait to read your future books.
Oh, thank you guys. It was really fun.